Sensefly is a drone manufacturer and designer. We are based out of Switzerland, and we do have a US incorporation to support our client base there. What we really focus on, there's drones, but then we have drones for mapping or surveying as well. And the key difference really in that is, from our founding, we were actually founded by surveyors and robotics engineers who understood this technology both from the hardware perspective and then how you actually take that into a workflow that conventionally was being done differently at that point. And so Sensefly, we are purpose designing drones for those purposes, where we have, like at this convention, GIS professionals, we have surveyors, we have mines, we have people all across all different industries that can take this product and use it, and we have the specialists on staff that actually guide that product development and then also the workflows to do that. Our key clients kind of come across a lot of different ways. Surveyors are one of our bigger ones. This drone has actually been able to do what they have traditionally been doing in the field, whether they have man crews out getting topo shots. This drone can actually change a lot of that and do that for them. It also expands kind of their repertoire in that sense that they now have an aerial image of it with that 3D model. Mines go along on the same way. Look at how the mine's developing, even look at safety features of it as well. And then we have agriculture. That's always a big one where people are flying this over their farms, looking at how the crop is doing. If they've had a disaster of sorts, they can actually measure the amount and put that to an insurance adjuster. But really across the board, even GIS professionals and others, any geospatial information, really gets fed from this drone and is like a client of ours. We work very closely with our distributor network, and so we have a worldwide distributor network. So we're always expanding into areas that we don't have distributors at this point, whether that's in the states where there's not a local presence, or even in countries around the world. We don't have any one focus. It's really a worldwide focus to get areas that don't have ground representation to be into those, and that's really because we want those dealers to be the local expert for our user base. And that really feeds into our clientele base that we had talked about previously, surveyors, engineers, mining engineers, things like that. The market's become very dynamic at this point and rapidly changing. What you're really seeing is kind of a transition more from hobby type drones and maybe DIY drones and other things like that, where people are looking for custom fits to their solutions. And that's something where it's now like I'm not just trying to strap any old GoPro or Sony camera onto whatever I can get to fly. I actually want an integrated solution that actually has a camera purpose made for something, has a sensor purpose made for something, makes it easy to fly, so I don't actually literally have to be a pilot. It's going to fly itself. And then also just gets that data straight into whatever I need, whether it's ArcGIS, whether it's a CAD software, or whether it's just my farm management system. That's been the big change, is if everyone is simplifying it and making it more accessible to the common day user. There's always a lot of technology on the back end because, collecting is its own challenge, but then the analysis, what you do with data and how you actually use it, is honestly a bigger challenge. And that's why you have conferences like this where they're actually, getting everyone together and seeing what we're doing and what we're not doing. In some respects, it is moving forward a lot in certain verticals of it, and others it's still being defined. And then even in others, these are to be seen. People haven't actually grasped the full capability of drone technology at this point.